Imagine Jacob. He is just 6 years old and on first appearance looks like any other little boy his age. But Jacob finds it difficult to make friends at school, his parents are struggling with his behaviour, and his teachers are concerned because he constantly disrupts the class. Jacob hasn't got that vibrant spark in his eye that most 6-year-olds have. Jacob is very withdrawn. He is living in a small world where he has limited words. He expresses himself by shouting, crying, and being violent towards others. Sometimes he hides under the table, refusing to talk, unable to make eye contact, and from the outside appears to be completely shut down. Jacob has suffered 4 ACEs, adverse childhood experiences. These are experiences that have caused high levels of stress for Jacob throughout his short life. Jacob has experienced trauma. If we all could see the world through the eyes of Jacob, it would be painful, frightening, and lonely. If Jacob is left as he is, then the chances are that later in life he may suffer from poor mental health and serious life-threatening health conditions. He may even become involved in violent crime, resulting in imprisonment. Jacob is an example of the children we help every day. So what can we do to help Jacob? We need to help Jacob with his problems by freeing him from his mixed up feelings and worries, without him having to talk about his traumatic experiences. I'm Lisa Lloyd, a play therapist for Mind Mosaic Child and Family Therapies. I specialise in helping children who have experienced trauma using Sandplay Therapy. I'm extremely passionate about Sandplay because I have witnessed and experienced the wonderful transformation that takes place in children, teenagers, and even adults who are feeling anxious, worried, depressed, or insecure. Sandplay is unique. It's not something you just know in your head. You feel it in your heart. So why do we use Sandplay specifically for children? Sandplay is a creative therapy, and it works simply through the child's natural language, the language of play. This is why Sandplay can be so effective. When communication is limited, Sandplay works in a supported, safe environment without the need for words. Through Sandplay, the child can create what is going on in their internal and external worlds. Who is involved in this? As therapists, we liaise with parents and carers, teachers, other professionals, and of course the child. Parents and carers want the best for their child. They want their child to lead a more balanced and calm life, to do well at school and have friends. Most of all, they want them to be happy. Teachers also want what's best for the child. They need to provide a positive learning experience in school that will prepare them for later in life. But teaching children like Jacob is very challenging. The truth is, until Jacob has overcome his emotional difficulties, he is not ready to learn. Sandplay therapy improves children's concentration, and they are more able to take part in their learning. So how does Sandplay work? Well, the sand is contained in a tray. You can use dry sand or you can add water for wet sand. You have a choice of many small figures to place in the sand to create a scene, a picture, an image of what is going on for you. The figures represent all areas of life and fantasy. Each sand tray tells a story about your experiences, thoughts, feelings, trauma, and any inner conflict you have. The amazing thing is, scientists performed a study and found that Sandplay actually physically changes the brain and calms the nervous system. Through the touching, seeing and moving of the sand and figures with the hands, the sensory experience of feeling and doing, scientists found that deep healing takes place. When a trauma happens, it's the meaning we attach to it that gives it its power over us. The good news is, when you alter the meaning of the trauma, That's the moment when change takes place and those traumatic experiences diminish. This allows us to change our behaviour, which in turn changes the path we take in life. So sensory experiences, touching, seeing, doing, feeling, it all gives meaning to the trauma. The therapist plays a crucial role in the Sandplay process by providing a safe space and sensing with the child, on the journey with them, helping to guide them through this healing process. This special bond helps the growth and development of the child's brain and impacts on all areas of their life in a positive way. Many people have been traumatised at an early age, at a pre-verbal stage of development, so they are not able to express their feelings and experiences with words. I have helped children, teenagers and adults who were not able to work through their trauma until they discovered Sandplay. And each person completed their Sandplay process having healed deep wounds of trauma. They now know who they are as a person and where they fit into the world. They are functioning better in their daily life, and their relationships have greatly improved because they are no longer communicating with anger and aggression, now experiencing less anxiety and depression, and generally feeling happier and calmer with their life. The image they have of themselves is stronger, and they are able to see their world in a more positive way. Children are finally able to concentrate and experience vast improvements in their learning, a huge boost to their self-esteem and confidence, allowing them to be happier, make friends, be more engaged in their learning, and explore new possibilities in their life, all of which will help them to achieve their potential. If you would like to know more about how you can receive Sandplay therapy, please visit mindmosaicchildren.co.uk or call 01475 339 019 today.